Good morning, everyone. This is Alana. Welcome to my workspace. Just literally just a box on top of another box on top of another box. So today is a little bit more of like a serious video. It's especially for my fellow artists that are also autistic, that are also queer, that also have ADHD. If you don't fall into those categories, you're still more than welcome to stay. Don't you worry. But especially because what I've been showing mostly online right now is my miniatures, and my very first videos on this app are actually of two miniatures which are in pieces before me. We're going to have a little bit of a talk about protecting ourselves. And this is very much a please learn from my experience of this life. Please understand that this is just how things are in life, and this is how we learn. But a lot of things that happen to autistic people, while it's completely out of our control, we're meant to learn from this. So I've chatted a little bit about the fact that I am happily divorced. I am also celibate. I'm single. I have been for about a year now. I was taken advantage of by some really horrible friends in my life in this last summer. Oh, puppy. Hold on. Okay, a little bit better. I have been taken advantage of a lot in my life by friends, by family, by people that are, one would assume and hope to be the most interested in my own safety and my own betterment. And I'm here to tell you that that is not the case. A lot of the time, that's not the case. And so these little bits and pieces, I haven't even really looked at this in 6 months. I opened the box when I moved and I was like, oh, I can't even deal with this emotionally right now. Because when I left my abusive ex-partner, everything that I had owned was gone through, was repackaged, was looked through, all sorts of things that I didn't see ever again that were like kind of important. Like, you know, my mom's been dead for 9 years, so my mom's last original death certificate I didn't get. All sorts of other little things I didn't get. And then one of the biggest things that broke my heart is to see how my art had been handled and shoved and put away. And so that doesn't mean that things cannot be rebuilt. They will always be rebuilt. I am not necessarily in a place right now to figure out how to rebuild both of these guys, but because at the end of the day, we are the ones that are putting ourselves to sleep. We are the ones that are waking ourselves up in the morning. It's really important that we learn how to defend ourselves. We learn how to put our own selves and our needs first, our own wants first, our own creativity, our own individuality first. Because no matter what you pray for the intentions of others, 9 times out of 10, it feels like those other individuals around you do not have those same feelings, wants, desires, who knows. And all of it is because everyone is on their own path. No one should ever be assuming the path of others. We are all here for our own, betterment, our own enlightenment, our own journey, regardless of whether that happens or not. It's just, you'll come back next life and you'll try again. But that's all right. That's the way of it. We do what we can with what we have in the moment we have it. And I do not blame anyone for anything. This is just how everything is meant to be. It's really important to wholeheartedly forgive every single individual that you've ever come across in your life, regardless of what their intentions were, regardless of what the actions were, regardless of what you wish a situation could have been. So this is not all to be said just because I want to throw blame at one person or another. This is not just kind of a reminder for me of beautiful things happen in life, and sometimes really hard things happen in life. And that's just all a part of the divine plan. So, make some art today. Regardless of what people have ever done to you, make some art today. Create something when there was only destruction. rebirth where there was only death. And fuck what other people say. They haven't lived your life. So, be safe out there. Be careful. Make sure everything's working in your car, in your life. Make sure you know who you have around you. Please be careful if you're going to do any sort of viewing with the upcoming eclipse, because we're in retrograde, everything is in Aries, everyone is pissed at the world. Be careful. I mean it. Make some art. We'll talk to you later. I realized I didn't give any, information on how to actually help protect yourself in these situations. My bad. My bad. This is all very much going to depend on where you live on this earth, but we're in my state specifically, I have done something called, I've written a holographic will. So when it comes to my own art, if I have an untimely demise, I have a will devising that stuff to people that I trust, that I know I can trust in this life. Do a lot of meditation, because you have a lot of inherent knowledge within you and that your ancestors want to give to you, and you can really only access that through meditation and through knowing yourself and through just sitting through the darkness of your own experience, because there is light in there as well. There cannot be dark without light. The other and the biggest thing that I'm just going to continue to harp on always is to listen to your gut. Listen to that funny feeling in your tummy. Confirmation from the ravens and the dogs behind me. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut, because it is trying to tell you something. So, I do mean it. Go make some art. Have a beautiful rest of Sunday. Take care.